Okay, class, welcome. It is Monday, and today we are understanding angles and unit angles. And everything about today is going to be about looking at a circle that is 360 degrees and dividing it up into different angles depending on where you cut that part of the circle. So kind of think of fractions of a circle and angles and how they're related. So we're going to watch this video together. If you have any questions, go to page 774 in your Envision math book. It's volume 2. Page 774 has the same information I'm going to show you now.
What is the unit used to measure angles? Jill drew a right angle and wants to find its measurement. Angles can be measured in units called degrees. A unit angle is an angle that cuts off 1/360th of a circle and measures 1 degree. When you find the degrees of an angle, you find its angle measure. How can you use a circle to find the number of degrees in an angle? Think about this question as you do the activity that comes next.
Okay guys, so we're going to look at the activity.
Select an angle to see its measure.
Okay, so we have 3 different circles here, and you can see that this angle looks like a 90-degree angle cut out of the circle, which is about 1/4. This one looks like it's cutting it in half horizontally, which would be 1/2 of 360 degrees. And this one looks like it is smaller than 1/4. So let's click on the first one and see what kind of angle measure this is making. Okay, so it's saying that this 360-degree circle is being divided up into 4 different sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are cut into fourths. So if you were to think of 360 degrees being divided into 4 different sections, you would know that one part of that section is 90 degrees. And this does look like a 90-degree angle, but there's actual math behind it. 360 degrees divided by 4 sections equals 90-degree angles. So there are 4 90-degree angles here. Let's look at the second one. Okay, in this one, we're going to take that 360 degrees and divide it in half. So we're going to divide it into 2 parts. 360 divided by 2 is 180. So there's 180 degrees here and 180 degrees here. And if you look at it, you are looking at a straight line. Remember, Miss Burnett always said that if you made a 180-degree angle, you made a straight line because you've cut a circle straight in half with a straight line. This third one is taking that same 360-degree angle and is dividing it into 6 parts. And if you were to do that, 360 divided by 6 is 60 degrees. So each little angle part here is 60 degrees. And if you have 6 of them, it adds up to 360 degrees. So if they said, what is the measurement of angle 1? You would know that angle 1 is 60 degrees. You take the 360 and divide it by the 6 parts. Let's continue watching another video together.
Divide to find the angle measure of a right angle. Right angles divide a circle into 4 equal parts. Why is it important to put the vertex of the angle at the center of the circle? So you can tell what fraction of a circle it cuts off, and so you can find the same answer each time you measure. The angle measure of a right angle is 90 degrees. What is the angle measure of a straight angle?
You guys should remember, what is the measure of a straight angle?
A straight angle divides a circle into 2 equal parts. Find the measure of an angle that cuts off 1/6 of a circle. How do you know that the angle cut off is 1/6 of the circle? Copy it around the circle 6 times or sketch angles the same size around the circle 6 times. Remember, 1/6 means one of 6 equal parts, so divide by 6 to find the angle measure. The angle measure is 60 degrees.
And so that's exactly what we just talked about. If every circle has 360 degrees, if you were to divide it into 6 parts, each part is going to have a 60-degree angle. Last part says, convince me. Susan thinks the measure of angle B is greater than the measure of angle A. Do you agree? And explain. So in order to do this, I would use my pencil here to think about, okay, how many parts is this divided into? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts here. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts here. So technically, they're both divided by 6. And so even though this circle is smaller than this one, they both have 360 degrees inside of them. And 360 divided by 6 is the same answer of 60 degrees. So let's read the question again. Susan thinks the measure of angle B, she's looking here at angle B, is greater than the measure of angle A. Do you agree? Well, based off the work we just did, we just proved that angle A and angle B both equal 60 degrees. Even though this is a larger circle, they both have 360 degrees inside of them. So actually, angle A is equal to angle B. They're both 60 degrees. So that's a trick question. Just remember, all circles have 360 degrees. So you're just going to find a particular angle by how many parts it's divided up into. It doesn't really matter the size of the circle, it just matters that they're all 360 degrees. I hope that helped, and good luck in your homework.